And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Try and start this drive in the air. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. The play action fake, they'll look to throw. He finds Randall Powell with a completion. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback. And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Damn, bro, you done hurt yourself already?
First down marker at the 31.
Boom.
It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. He may try to run for this. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
This motherfucker dropped the goddamn ball.
The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it's
dropped my goddamn ball.
On the opening drive. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10.
He dropped my ball.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas.
I overran that shit. I don't know what I was looking at.
Being tackled. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. On second down, here's Newton. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. And you're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 24. Out of the gun, Newton. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
The stop for no gain brings up second and 10 from the 20. Now this time he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10. Now back to throw. Steps away to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Bro.
It's the play over and quickly that puts it. And he'll return
wide
this one
open.
Midfield to the 49. Not the best of as a quarterback. Right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying something. That's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Why are you wet?
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A few issues. The offensive line, apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
3rd and long. It's Newton. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll power his way up near the 25. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll look to throw here. Trying to lay one up deep. He's got him in. Complete. And all the way down to the 35. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Luke Kuechly in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the
Stop thinking your cut.
Incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Eli Harold in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And Crosby puts it through, and the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn the overs. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry use. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Clay Matthews in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
The Panthers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. A shotgun snap for Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards on the play.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. This is Harris. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
We do see this a lot from rookie quarterbacks, don't we? They kind of lock in on their intended target. A lot of times they establish that buddy, that guy they depend on. And, boy, defenses zero in on it, don't they?
A little bit too telegraphed that time, and that's why it's knocked away. Back to throw. He's got, and now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Can't let him go up by too much.
On the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare
the game close.
They need something good to happen right here, right now.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. He's got it up to the 15. Showed off some fancy footwork there on the play. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
You ain't get no well.
From the gun, here's Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The 12 yards that time and picking up the first. They fake the give. Newton. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Nick Perry in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, Newton. He's going to air one out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Jair got it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And give them a gain of 37.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end.
They playing with me, man. They got me throwing ducks.
A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right.
Good block.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. That is caught inside the 5. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. As his guys are in for 6. And the Packers add on to their lead. Crosby connects on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it go again. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Off play action, Newton. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there and gets the good defensive position, able to affect the play.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. The left side completion to Jones. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Airing it out for Olsen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up first and 10. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Going for the deep ball. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Throwing again. Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Kentrell Bryce picks it. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. Now, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's Newton now on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. From the gun on third down, Newton. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to make it fourth down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The Packers on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw here. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. This is Harris. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And some room to work. The 30. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
Everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drive.
We need 2 backwards.
Not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got
Before
to
marathon close.
relax.
You know, marathon like
is working and call more of that.
Oh.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Newton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And Gano's kick is right through. And, Charles, when you start talking about NFL kickers that have hit from 62 or further, it's a pretty short list, isn't it?
That it is, but how about the trust by a head coach to even let your kicker try from that range? That's really showing a lot of faith that he can get the job done.
Yeah, faith and guts. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get... And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers had on.
Take her phone. Take her phone.
You might not like to see that.
Take mommy her phone. Was it ringing?
Yeah, it was Margo, my teacher.
Oh, where's mommy at?
Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I've met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 42. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a third down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when it comes to you?
Once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They will go for it. Now Newton. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a first down throw for Newton. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Newton now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. From the 50, Newton. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Here's Newton. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DeAnthony Thomas, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. Gano out to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did.
Can't nobody tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
He got a linebacker at the end.
He will take this down to the 10-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage,
Hey,
and he goes down
stop.
right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Newton. He's got a touchdown. In for the score. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Don't play that into that. Take it in
The
back.
mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to drop those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. If you work your tight end in time, that's a tough one for the defense to handle.
Tough, they couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard
Oh,
line.
I'm gonna take my horse to
getting
the
ready
old
to go
town
as they
road.
take the
Stop!
field.
Stop!
Curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Playing with this man.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the Colts. Quickly they picks it. And he will score.
Oh, let this bum pick me off, kid. Wow, tie the game
so they go
up.
on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
Wow.
Many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the
I let this man score 21 points in like 2 minutes. Hands are soft. Man, get that pamphlet up.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
That's exactly what play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. And with that last play, he's now over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this.
Don't come around me with that foo-foo.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a first down carry by Jones. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Again, it's Jones. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. The Packers on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 2. Toss to Harris. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup.
I let this man score 21 points in the
So
fourth.
the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Harris. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. The Panthers are going to take another timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They run again with Harris. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. The Packers have third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Harris. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. So a big spot now for Crosby, but he's been here before. And Crosby's kick is good. The veteran Mason Crosby comes through like he's done so many times before. And there'll be some happy cheeseheads tonight as the Packers have won the game. But Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit, they were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.
So for Green Bay, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.